Everyone, welcome
Hello,
back.
hello, hello.
Welcome
Oh,
back to Pathfinder Episode 3, Rise of the Runelords. As you can see, there's another player in the game with us today. Whoops, should not have this open.
he is invisible.
He is, yeah, he's gone for the moment because he's not participating yet. But for now, Rise of the Runelords, Johan. Burnt Offerings, first stage. Hopefully we'll do something more. Where we just left off, our good friend Aldern Foxglove, a noble from a rich merchant down from. Where's he from, guys? The other city. What's it called?
uh,
Magnamar. Down from Magnamar. Has just been praising. Look at this other token version of him. Has just been praising. There you go. There's his face there.
Rise of the Moon Lord. Then we have Rune
Uh,
Lord. Then
so he
Noonborn.
says,
Then
"Thank
Boon
you,
Lord.
thank you so much for the wonderful. You've spent most of the day out here, really. You've been out exploring for the boar. You've been out going. He presented you with a flower. Says, look at this one, and you know it's a bright red flower with like a black stem. What do you do?
Do I know anything about bright red
No,
flowers with black stems?
it's just a flower.
can I make a knowledge nature check to see if
Yeah,
this
you can
is
make a
like,
knowledge nature check as
or
Alder
is it just
presents.
does it not matter and it will just be
It
yeah,
doesn't
this is a
matter at
flower.
all. This is just a random flower
Okay.
I'm trying for flavor here. So he offers the
Okay.
flower to you, Cray. But you should knowledge shape nature check, cause what if it is?
H.
What if it's poison?
Okay. I will roll a knowledge nature check.
I would eat the flower. So,
What are you gonna do is he presents it to you and then Burger comes along like examines it.
No, I just look at it from afar. Do I get penalties from that?
No. Yeah, you know that this is a flower that's pretty rare actually. It's highly
I say,
valued.
I say, this is a very valuable rare flower. You should take that.
Do you say that in Orc
In orc.
or
In
yeah?
orc.
He like
I could not
looks.
say valuable
Yeah, he
in
looks at
common.
you quizzically. Aldern does. Is that his stats?
It looks like Cray is preoccupied at the moment.
So how do you react to it, Cray?
I take the flower.
Okay.
And say thanks,
No.
I guess.
Says
Thanks.
this rose reminds me of your beauty. Its red petals represent your red skin, while the black represents the blood of your enemies as you massacre them, or something.
That's actually pretty nice. I like that poem.
Thank you. He says,
I grunt in
anything for
approval.
milady. Oh, what? You did your hand. Sit back down. Um.
Either closing or opening his window.
So he sets his free manservants to pick up the boar and haul it back as you guys get return onto your horses and head back to Sandpoint.
Okay.
Closing my window.
Close.
Okay. So in the journey, you journey back to Sandpoint. It's a mile and a half again. You make it back. It's about night time this point, and you guys are headed towards the Rusty Dragon, which is number 36, I think, or 37, 37. I'm pretty sure. Headed back towards the Rusty Dragon, where paste this guy in. Where feel like I'm the only person in this booth. Where
Don't
he's
forget that we have free lodging for 1 week.
yes, you do. Where he makes it back to the Rusty Dragon. He says, in my honor, and your honor, Cray, I shall make sure Amiko will cook a big dinner for us. So you notice this, Dante, as you're sitting in the Rusty Dragon, is home for adventurers, and
Don't.
I'm just, I'm just in the corner of the room,
yeah,
back to the wall,
of course you
sitting in
are.
a eyes covered, in the shadows.
Doing the Aragon thing.
Yeah, doing the cool Aragorn thing with the pipe at the corner of the bar.
Okay.
Do I have a token on the roll 20 yet, Ross?
No, not yet. Hold on. This is Alex's character, everyone at home.
Yay.
So yeah, so he brings in the board and everyone's I can't upload it, it's too large. So I need it cropped.
I'll crop it while you're doing
Okay.
things.
So he so Aldrin comes in, the three manservants bring the boar, everyone's watching you as you come in, this huge boar on the shoulders, and everyone who's paying attention, he says, my dearest lady Cray, and they're like, oh yeah, we know Cray, yeah. She slayed the boar single-handedly. She's the mightiest.
Borg, he doesn't even sigh, he's just, last time I already said that Borg is very close to being really done with all those human communities. So he's just looking off to other tables.
Yeah, no, this is on the way into town. You haven't yet got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we would be sitting there already.
No, not yet, not quite. We're coming in, yeah. Okay. So you're approaching the Rusty Dragon. The boars are hiked up. Not Dante. Your horses are led away from you, and you're being it's like a procession going through town. You notice Barget, well maybe you don't notice, but people are shooting you nasty looks. Not.
I wouldn't know what that would be about.
Yeah, they're not as nice as they were to you before, and indeed, our resident town guard wanders up to the scene and goes, hello. I'm gonna run this guy into the ground because you guys support him. What's going on here?
Forget, he's in the top 3 of people I want to kill.
Yeah, and he shoots a look at you, Barget, and he says, "Bear you, mister, been up to some mischief? Well, I've none of that in my town. None of that raucous. Hello.
I ride up close to him.
You're off your horse. You're off your horse.
No, I'm on my horse.
Okay.
I'm not?
No, the horses. Okay, go ahead for this scene, and then
Keep
the horses.
Stealing my glory, man.
Go ahead for this scene. The horses are there.
Okay. So I'm apparently the only one on a horse still, and
I'm
I'm towering. I'm towering upon even some small shacks in the village. I look down upon him and I ask, "What mischief?"
Heard you, Miss Fender, we're getting up to some trouble, eh? Vin's having none of that, I heard. Couldn't keep in your pants, you half-marked. Hello.
Right. So, Dante, you don't know about this, but there was a very nice lady.
I say, I
daughter of a
suspect that she was a
shopkeeper.
necromancer.
You,
And I ride along.
it kind of just goes, and the cogs are turning in his brain that mean you made love to a necromancer, and he just looks awkwardly at you, and then he tips his hat at Cray and nods to Aldrin, who's famously noble. Look at him, he's such a dashing gentleman. And then you guys arrive into the Rusty Dragon. So you see this procession Dante come in. Yeah, Cray, do you want to tell Dante the story of?
Ross, I'm pretty close to killing this guy, but we will break the campaign.
No, you can kill one guard, get sent to jail in McDowall, and rip.
Yes.
I bet Ross has designed this guard to be invincible. He's going to die every time and then come back later. Like a distant cousin with a slightly bit more reddish hair or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have a
They're
Mika's
all-
token.
They're
Just
all
trolling
named
us with
Stewie.
the
or-
English policeman.
I have a Miko's token, yeah. Let's get Miko in. There's a Miko! Oh yeah. So, yeah. And Aldrin. So yeah, Aldrin acts if he owns a place. He walks, no, that's not Aldrin. Pretend you didn't see that token! You don't know who that is!
The ogre?
I wasn't an ogre.
Oh, okay.
These are,
It was in half elf.
Where's Alex?
he hasn't sent me the cropped image yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to save it.
It's no problem. So yeah, Alex, you see this and describe Cray and Borga as you come in. What you guys look like for Alex. Oh, just for the people at home, by the way, Danny's and Alex is during this campaign now.
Yes.
As a foreplay.
When you're gonna let people know, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's here. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
people at home, you
four-player
should
campaign.
actually
So.
know that Alex has a really, really bad long-term memory. So we always have to explain to him everything we did last time again.
Yeah, he was totally here all the time.
That's
yeah.
how it goes.
So
Okay,
yeah.
I guess I start. I look like an orc, but I'm a half orc. Basically, the last human traits one would see on me are either gone or covered up by a fuckload of scars. I'm scarred all over. I have grayish. Is Alex still there?
You couldn't handle it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep, Alex rolled. Great. Absolute fantastic. Great.
If this table here wasn't that heavy, I would have flipped it right now.
Okay, well, so he'll just set the card and be a mysterious stranger, hopefully. So yeah, so nothing much is actually happening right now, except there is, so some stuff's about to happen. But yeah, so everyone in the town, Amiko's taking this from you, and she said, our noble guest, Aldern, and... What'd you say?
He blue screened.
Yeah, did he really? No, I don't think he did. That's
He
me.
did.
Did he really? How do you know? Oh, you haven't... what's that? You've got him on Facebook.
Yeah, you can
Wow,
see.
he messaged you on Facebook. Wow.
Oh,
Wow, what is that? Damn. Yeah, so he... Wait, why did he message you on the G... No, I'm joking.
It's because Johan is the oldest of us.
So Aldern brings forth, gets his manservants to bring forth the boar, and he presents it to Amiko in like a ceremonious way, and he says, "This is a gift from my Aldern, Foxglove, and my beautiful fair maiden, Cray Yashar. We went together," and he's ignored a new
And
burqa.
got married.
If only. Went together out into the forest and hunted this boar as a present from us to you, Amiko, for your fine services as an innkeeper. And we shall all have a raucous meal tonight. And obviously people begin whispering about
Half
rumors.
loudly, I say, this noble is a real boar killer. He nearly killed the boar himself. I was so impressed.
It like turns to dagger is lighting up in his eyes.
Salty Borgit today.
Yeah, and he says, thank you, my friend. We're glad to bring you with us as well. And yeah, so basically the night begins. You know, it's quite a raucous. People are whispering rumors are going abound about Cray and the other person. Aldern, Cray and Mr. Flux stuff, yeah. And he tries to sit next to you and pours you some wine and goes full on, you know, on niceties.
I try to ignore him. If I'm not completely ignoring him, but I'll answer his questions with a short yes or no or something like that. And
Okay, so you're kind of giving him the cold shoulder.
yes,
Who's the co-host? Can they call Alex? I'm not the co-host, apparently. That's actually an absolutely fantastic place to introduce
I'm
people.
back.
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
Okay, all that
Welcome
happened
back.
was that Aldern Foxglove announced that the boar was from him and Cray, and he gifted it to Amiko, and there's going to be a big feast, and everyone's talking about rumours about him and Cray. I don't know if you want to react to that. And basically, the boar
So that's the apparent rich guy that they're with.
the rich guy that they're with that came in with
Okay.
them, and he has 3 men servants behind him, pulling on board in
Ross,
as well.
Ross, tell me. Well, I guess I have high intelligence and I can kind of hold myself back, but still, Borgit is really, really, really pissed about this guy. I mean, I saved his life, and now he's just ignoring me and claims my traits to be his own. I don't like it.
Well-
I don't like it in the least.
I finished the ball.
Well, and I killed. I killed it. You didn't finish it.
Okay, wow.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But yeah,
Doesn't
so
matter.
basically,
I
Yeah.
inflicted the most damage, and I did know stuff about the boar.
so there's 3 meals for everyone. You see Cray sitting next to Aldern and Borgit. Where are you sitting and looking?
I'm just
Unhappy.
in the right-hand corner of the room.
Okay.
So back to the description, Philip.
Yeah, where do
Okay.
you sit in Burger, by the way?
Where I am sitting, I
Yeah.
guess I'm sitting next to Cray, or maybe I don't want to be that far away from her. I
Okay.
kind of don't want to screw things over because I think she has some kind of plan, or I don't know. But
If
we stick
possible,
together
I want to
somehow.
sit next to Borgit.
Yeah.
Well, he's sequestered himself there, just like, so you can't.
Yeah.
So well, you might be
Yeah,
able to.
well,
You,
I
no,
guess-
okay, you could sit next to Borger on one side and Aldrin on another, basically. So what happens?
Yeah.
Alex,
bench.
just for you,
Because
really
Yes.
short. I basically look like a demon,
Yep.
just a human demon. I have red skin, short black horns.
It's like a succubus.
Yeah, but not so slutty.
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing I said, Alex. So you look like a succubus, don't
And
you?
right now I have yeah. There's this fucking goddammit. Why did he move to this side of the table, Ross?
he's sitting
Um,
next to you.
Right now there's this guy, and
molesting her.
a little bit. So
He hasn't actually put his hands on you at all.
you can see that the hand that is not facing. Never mind. Just yeah.
Okay. So you guys are, Amiko's cooking it, and basically Aldrin's funding an evening of fun and excitement. He's got some singers up, and maybe there's a little piano music going on.
Okay, like in a saloon, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm right at home. I'm enjoying the music.
That's me.
Okay, during the time that passes, I look around the room because I'm not really that interested in my company on my table. So I look around, and maybe look into a dark corner, and ask myself, who's that mysterious
Yeah, there is a
looking
person in the dark corner.
guy there? And I want to grab the next. I don't know if you say tavern bench or I don't know.
Barmaid, yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Barmaid, that's the word. Wench is kind of a bad word, isn't it? Well, it doesn't matter.
Not in olden
I want to
times.
grab her by the hand and say, Barmaiden. No, I'm bad at common. Girl. Hold
Yes.
this.
And she looks at you, a little bit disgusted actually that once you've grabbed her. She's
I
like,
smile at her.
she's like,
My-
she's like,
Big fangs just in your.
she's like about to say something, and then she thinks again to herself and stops. I don't know if we have that song, but she. Yeah, she says, Dante, did you introduce yourself? See, when you were getting a drink, did you just... How long have you been in Sandpoint?
I came in a couple of days ago.
So yeah, so you've been quiet, and she says, I don't know, he's came here a couple of days ago, it's not news. You would have heard of these two. Borga and Cray are the talk of the town. They chased away Black Fang, the dragon, and they also saved the town from some goblins that were invading earlier. They're quite hyped up. They're town's local heroes at the moment. But at this point, as you're grabbing the barmaid, and she says, "I'm not sure who he is. He came some days ago. Would you like me to send him a message?"
A gun.
The door slams open, and an elderly Tian man, which is like Asian, steps through. Anyone who knows anything about this town recognizes this as a local noble. And Dante, you would have done your research on the nobles immediately. You know this is Lonjiku Kajitsu, the father of Amiko Kajitsu, who runs the Rusty Dragon. And yeah, one of Sandpoint's most well-known nobles. There's only 4 Sand noble houses, yeah, of her. And he opens the door, and as soon as he comes in, he says, "Where the hell is my daughter?" It probably doesn't speak like that.
Where the hell is my daughter?
What's a Chinese? Someone help me with Chinese accent.
Oh, where is daughter?
Where is daughter? Yeah, he
Do
comes.
you want to go for? Do you want to
I'll
go
do that.
for the Chinese?
Yeah.
The Chinese accent or the
Where is
Japanese
daughter?
accent?
I like that. Where is daughter?
Where's daughter? Yeah. Why
What
you not
daughter?
get A+?
Why not doctor yet?
Yeah, exactly. He throws open the door. This is actually funny. This is really funny because he's upset his daughter for her life choices. It's quite funny. It's like, so
As soon as he enters and says something about his daughter, I want to release the
Yeah.
barmaiden in fear of somebody else's father claiming something I did do wrong or something like that.
okay.
Did you get my token, Ross, by the way?
Yes, I haven't added that in yet. That's right. I'll do that right here. Fail.
And yeah, I'd be in the top left corner. I didn't realise the top right was the private kitchen. Was the kitchen.
Yeah, no
So
problem.
top left.
Uploads. So yeah, he throws open the door, shouts, "Where is my daughter?" And you can see an immediate reaction from the other. Open file location. Anti. Okay, let's put this in chat so everyone can read your guys' hilarious writing.
What?
Okay, there you go, Dante.
Dante.
Controlled by Dante.
I don't know, that kind of sounds low class, but I guess you have to start out small, right?
So yeah, so he throws open the door and instantly you notice that the other people at the tavern have kind of stopped gossiping and talking about Cray and this Aldering fellow and like are drinking their drinks and like looking at their meals and just picking away at whatever they're doing before, and it's quieted quite a bit. They immediately begin stalking in the tavern, looking around the room, which is kind of, the piano music actually screeches to a halt, stutters to a halt, and then he like shoots an eye at the person who was playing the music is sitting and they're like, and then they start back up again, that's quiet.
And they start sweating heavily and playing slightly bit faster and faster
Yeah.
and faster all the while he's looking at them.
No, I'm pretty sure they have saxophone. They're just sitting like.
Yeah, and just switches to a different song.
Do you have the Cantina song?
So we're... There you go. Okay.
Look, it's a bit more intense now.
Yep.
Some guy's up with his loot.
Yeah. The
I
music's
think
changed as
this
he
is
enters.
like a backstory music of a saddened
Yeah.
soul investigating the murder of his best friend.
And
Something like that.
he stalks into the tavern and yeah, there's this music playing in the background. And he looks around, eyes scanning over all the people, angry. And he says, "Where is my daughter?" And he's changed his voice again because I fucking lost the accent. "Where is daughter?"
Why not? Why not?
His eyes around his eyes are sagged
Come on, bro, don't low blow. Don't say that.
with no, don't be
Joke
racist.
eyes, man.
No, his eyes are like his eyes are sleep deprived. Like it looks great bags around his eyes is what I'm
You
talking
can't
about.
say something
Wow.
like that, Ross.
And let's see, when he notices his eyes falling Cray and Borga, who are like, they certainly occupy a lot of the room. He approaches you and just goes to town on you. He says, "Where's my daughter? What is wrong with you people? All you do is cause havoc. Leave the town guard to train professional. What is you people doing? You people not know anything. Stop it, bad people. You're horrible people." Are you gonna reply to this? Because he's just going, and I can't just keep going on a
does he do
Chinese
anything,
accent.
or does he just wobble on?
He's at you two. He's particular just raving at you two.
Ross.
I stand up.
I'm pointing my finger at him,
Yep.
and then I grow a really long tail on.
Can you do that?
Alan,
I can turn my hand into a claw.
Claw, yeah. Talon, not tail. I thought you said tail.
Yeah, talon.
Yeah, okay.
Did I say tail?
I think he said tail.
you said Talon.
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 yeah.
Right, okay.
I grow a claw.
Okay, he pushes his old frail chest into your claw and he says, "Where's my daughter? What do you think you're doing? You threaten me? I noble! I powerful man! What do you think you're doing?" And at this point,
I'm so fucking done with this town.
Miko steps out, you've got your claw on this guy, Borgus about to get out in the seat. Danny, you're watching all this from the corner, and Miko strides out, a ladle dripping with soup in her hand.
I retract the claw. Just
Okay.
normal hands again.
Right, shut
Alex, you're muted, I think.
up, Reina Castamere guy. Stop talking.
Alex, you're muted.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Did you say anything?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I stand up as this sort of altercation
Okay.
is going on, and sort of swagger across the bar.
Alright, couple
Like
of
a
people are
John
looking
Wayne,
at you.
John Wayne
Sure.
style.
So at the same
I've got-
time, you, Amico, and you are coming like forward into the group.
You have like
Yeah.
a cowboy hat, but nobody knows what a
I
cowboy.
don't have a cowboy hat,
And you
no,
have
but I
two
do.
pistols, but nobody knows what a pistol is.
I don't have two pistols. And
Ah.
I've got a lot. Like in terms of description, I've got a hood, like similar to my picture. I've got like a hood covering most of my
Yeah.
face. Other than you see on the back, I've got something on my back which you don't recognise. And I've got a long black trench coat, kind of covering everything.
So you're walking up to this. You know, people are giving you glancing you as you do so. But Amico, before you get there, Amico starts speaking in a language none of you understand. She's like, "God damn it, Philip, get back here!
Philip.
Who's gonna be mother person?"
Philip, do the
And he goes
language
like-
nobody understands.
He goes, she
What-
began
what did I
speaking
miss?
in a language
Yeah,
neither you
talking.
understand, going, "I'm Chong Jiao, Hao, go, Philip, speak Chinese."
小哥，今天的菜这么好
Okay,
吃
and then the guy replies, the old man replies,
啊，非常不错啊，不错。但是
And-
我很喜欢鸡肉或者
yeah, so they're having this argument in a language
Was ist
that none of you understand.
German.
I know.
And
I'm
it's
doing the languages nobody understands.
it's going on for a bit, so if any of you guys would like to do, Danny, you're walking up now, and these two are just arguing with each
Yeah.
other, like screaming at each other in this language that sounds like Chinese.
That's
So, yeah.
so Chinese.
Yeah, I kind of just approach up to them. What seems to be the problem here, sir?
Hey, Felix says, "Who you? I argue with Dota. Stay out."
Who I am is of no concern to you. But something seems to be going on here, and I'm here for a quiet night.
I give trouble to Dota. Dota been bad.
Well,
Funny.
I've been in town for a couple of days. She seems to be doing a mighty fine job here.
Nice.
I have no one tell
She
me
seems
how
to
Dota should be
damn
raised.
fine girl.
Dota been bad. You no tell me she good. I decide.
Okay, well, if you're going to have a family matter, sir, I think you should let the rest of the patrons in this fine establishment get back to enjoying their evening, and you should take this somewhere more private.
I not be told what to do. And he began speaking in Meccanian again. But I like within a few seconds, just looking at you, Amico switches to common, and she's like, "Get the flying fuck out my and you fucking stupid piece of shit! I fucking hate the flying fuck out of you, you horrible father! Get the hell out! You're ruining all the patrons. Look at this fucking kaiju!" And she's swearing, and she's she's getting.
I
Well,
want to telekinesis mug of beer into his face.
can you do that? What? Oh, you're casting a
Telekinesis is
spell.
One of my sorcerer spells.
Right. Well,
Mage hand, it's actually called.
I think we might have to. Are you gonna roll initiative? Is that what I'm hearing? I guess
No,
you get
no.
surprised if you're doing it.
I'm not showing that I'm doing that. I'm just like,
Okay.
like a Jedi, just so. And
So it smashes like in his
He's doing
face.
mind tricks.
yeah,
Like it smashes into his face, pouring water all over a real
no beer.
beer.
This is
Okay.
not the tavern wench you're looking for.
So everyone in the tavern's watching this, and you see and Dante, you see a mug. Everyone apart from Longico himself sees this mug come out, smack him in the head, and Eo spins up, and his face like contorts, and as his daughter's just sworn at him in common, and everyone's heard, and he's said horrible things about her with a string of creative and shocking profanity, and he grabs her, he steps forward, grabs her by the hair, and like begins pulling her.
I
Or
get up.
attempts to do that.
I
Sorry.
backhand him.
Hold on. So he steps forward, attempting to grab her hair. I misdescribed it, but she's faster reacting than any of you guys. She must have seen it coming, and she just dodges out the way. And where soup ladle filled with soup just cracks him on the skull.
Nice.
And he like stumbles down. There's fish stock and potatoes all over him, and mixed with beer. He looks like absolute wreck. His like hair is like silver and grey, and it's messy, and his face is all tired, and his clothes are out. You know, clothes are all don't look very fine.
He's just standing there with a lowered face. You don't see his face. It's just like a shadow here, and then this anime scene. He looks up.
He looks up.
This rinsel of blood away and says, "Omoshiroi."
Yeah.
Which means that's interesting. That's fun. And then there's like a super crazy anime fight.
He actually does the exact thing you described, except when he opens his mouth, he begins to speak in. He begins to speak in with that language, but then switches back and looks around, and then he says, "You're as dead to me as your mother." And he turns, and Amiko.
Shit.
I'm sitting there doing this thing. Damn.
And begins to walk out the place. But obviously he's stumbling a little and pretty slow.
Are you okay, ma'am?
To apply to the burn.
Yeah, I asked the daughter if she's okay.
She's almost brought to tears, but like you can see like she's struggling against tears, but she's not crying, and she like bends down to pick up the label very bravely, and she inspects it. She pulls her hair out of the mess and says, "I'll need a well-cleaned ladle now since jackass stew's not on the menu." And
I kind of nod to her.
And people start cheering and like clapping at that comment in the tavern. She's like, "I need a well-cleaned ladle now," and like shakes on the floor since jackass's stew is not served. And everyone's just like,
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah.
I just go, shit.
and she turns to you,
she
Dante.
Just goes there, drops the mic.
She turns to you,
I'm
Dante.
Done. I'm done.
I'm out, bitches.
I don't serve jackers stew here.
So she turns to you, Dante, and says, "You have done. Thank you so much for stepping in. When you had no need to. You're a good man. A week's free stay for you, and a round on the house.
Anything you need, ma'am.
Yeah." So she speaks to the tavern at large and says, "The boar is on the house, thanks to Alden and Crane. Thanks to this man. What's your name, sir?"
My name is Dante.
What's your name, handsome? What's your charisma, handsome? She's actually she's a babe. She's 18. She's the most hottest woman you've ever seen in your life.
Damn.
Damn.
Actually, I want to know, can I try to intimidate people into a romance situation?
Yes, that is called rape. Yes.
Technically, yes. Morally, no.
Well,
no. That's not
I'm
enough.
evil.
No.
I mean, you are killing people, so. But yeah, so dinner's on the house. Yeah, so everyone gets award. Wow, is it award everyone individually or? Okay, I think you all get 200 XP for that.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
She didn't know. She didn't know where the mug came from, and she didn't really make a comment on it, so she didn't give Cree any. Yes, but the rest of the night goes well. Make perception checks, everyone. Well, actually, Danny, are you still? Did you go back to the corner?
I just say to her, anything she needs.
Yeah.
I'm staying here for a while.
Look at this perception check. Oh, I only got -1.
I don't have perception, by the way.
You have. It's basically your wisdom then. Yeah. Yeah, you get it as your wisdom then.
Oh wait, do I have perception then?
Perception
Yes,
is
I do.
5. Yeah, you do actually have it trained. Anyway, yeah.
Skill modifier 5. So what do I roll?
D20 plus 5.
5.
Where are you sitting, by the way? Actually, before you do this, where do you go back to sit after she like says bye? Goes
I
to
would
make
say
you
she-
sit.
Stands
she
there
behind
the
the bar?
entire time.
She's going back behind the bar to like cook and stuff.
Then I would be by the bar.
Okay. So give me another +5 in that then.
Oh.
So make it
Right,
+2.
roll.
Okay, anyone else get any recommendations for the song?
13.
Oh,
Good
okay,
start.
wow, you don't actually.
Bogut nailed it.
Maybe you're too busy in your beer, but Borgit is the only person who
Borgit
notices.
is like he's really he thinks it's now he's thinking that it's all his fault why he gets mistreated. So he's like really observant of his surroundings.
It's not even a big thing you see. All you see is that Miko is still like she is going around the kitchen and she comes around serving the treats and she's got a smile on her face. But you're the only one that notices that there's a moment where she's.
Borgit knows quite well that.
I gave you even like a +20.
Brightest.
Which
if I'm sitting at the bar, right, and I'm throwing it out there. Dante is a bit of a womanizer.
Okay, sure. Okay, I'll give you it then. Or
I think
she's a bit of a shit
attention to the hot women, the hot barmaid.
I feel okay. If you're like, you're sitting at you went to sit at the bar to like focus on her anyway. I'll give you that. The other two weren't really around and paying attention. But Borgie, you do notice as she's coming around with the beers. Occasionally, she'll like put her hand on the table and just stop a bit, and her smile will disappear a little, and she'll like and there's like a sadness flits over her face. But then she immediately goes back. And Danny, you definitely notice that though she's putting on a brave face, she's been affected by this.
Is looking at the moths flying around the oil lamps or whatever. It's like so sad.
What?
And that's pretty much all for the night, unless anyone would like to do anything. If Cray and Borgie would like to talk to this strange, mysterious stranger who stepped out to interrupt. He acted like a PC! What is going on?
I want to, because I've already been interested in this guy. I want to walk over to him since he's at the bar, and I guess there are bar stools, and I want to sit next to him.
At this point,
and say.
At this point, I want to try out another nice spell I have.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna set us up so bad.
It's called Message, and message. I think it's telepathic. If not, I'm not doing it.
Look up the spell before you say you're going to use it, Johan.
I might use it.
Message.
Is it telepathic? Please let it be.
Why do I have to find it first? You can whisper messages and receive whispered replies. Those nearby can hear these messages with a DC 25 perception check. You point your finger at each creature you want to receive a message.
I have a really broad shoulders, so he actually cannot point at Dante. Because it will always hit me.
I point at Borgit and say, please don't let me alone with this creep.
Okay, so Danny, please make a perception check. Well, DC 25.
Can I whisper back then?
Yes.
So I am at +5 for my perception.
No, you don't notice that. You need a natural 20. Yeah, you can whisper back, Borgit.
I'm really confused, and I stand still for a moment. And like, what the fuck, Cray? Okay, I'll be right back. And
so Borgit like stands still in the middle of the room and like murmurs.
No, I'm already walking towards.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Walks on.
I'll be back.
Yeah. So as soon as he walked away, like Aldern was sitting like on the edge, and he just slid into his seat, and like side was up, and
he was standing the whole time.
No, he was sitting like uncomfortably on the edge, with like his legs sticking out, but making sure he was sitting next to Cray, and he just slid his in.
I think he should make a check whether or not his legs were asleep from sitting uncomfortably, and if he like tripped horribly or something like that.
No, he makes sure he's been prepping it up. He's like been testing his legs and making sure he doesn't make an ass.
This is not D&D, right? So
yeah.
We don't do.
And he comes and sits there, and he asks if you're enjoying the boar, and he just makes like flirtatious small talk with you, Cray. He says, "Unfortunately, my dear, this is probably going to be my last night in Sandpoint. I'm going to be returning to Magnimar. Perhaps you would care to join me for the night or for the rest of my life."
Listen, what's his name again?
Aldern. He doesn't actually say for the rest of his life.
Aldern.
He says for the night or for however long you feel like it.
Listen, Aldern, that's you're a really sweet guy and all, but I don't really roll that way.
No, not friend zoned again.
Not friend zone.
You're a really sweet guy.
We can still be friends.
He says,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Actually,
I
I turn around, walk up to Aldern, and I just pat him on the shoulder, and I say, "Man, time stop. Sorry."
Time stop.
Time to stop, but I'm very bad at common, so.
Yeah, we're only talking Orcish.
He like looks up at Birgit and he like looks at you, Cray, and he says, "Well, it's an absolute pleasure making your acquaintance, and I'm glad to have spent such a small time of my life with you, my lady." And Birgit, you're nice too. And he says, "At this point, I'll head up to my room as I must get up early to make the good time for Magdamar." He like steps back and you notice. Well, you probably don't. Go ahead.
He perception check? Does he
Ah,
cry?
no. He doesn't cry. No, he takes it
Okay.
very well.
He cries.
He's
Don't lie, he
Yeah.
cries.
he's a nobleman. He's used to.
His,
Well, I guess.
his heart is wrecked right now. Just crash and burn. Okay.
Who did the love art? Who did that?
Johan, I guess.
Lovely.
Well, I turn around again and finally walk up to.
Yeah, you're pretty
Dante.
badly injured, by the way. You're like half healed or whatever.
Yes. We're at 1 HP or something like that.
No, it's just. Well, I don't know. No,
Okay.
I leveled up and got 12 or something like that.
Yeah, you don't get your
Oh, yeah.
HP until you sleep, though.
Well, I did.
No, you're 1 HP or so, aren't you?
Okay, I'm at 1 HP. You know, I walk really
No,
slowly.
you're 10.
and,
You were
my
in a 1.
toes-
You're a 10.
Hmm?
You weren't. I don't think you were 1
Just
HP.
you're at 1 HP, just sitting in the bar, just looking absolutely terrible, absolutely fucked up.
Well, it doesn't. That's also one of my traits. Since I'm scarred as fuck, you cannot
Yeah.
distinguish between fresh scars and old scars because I'm basically just scars and. Yeah.
Okay, so you go up, Danny. This fellow
I
approaches
always
you.
look fucked up,
This half-orc monstrosity.
and I want to sit up next to him and say, "You're a stranger to this place.
I'm new in town.
Have you heard from necromancers?"
I have not.
I have not.
I have not, I'm afraid. And then
Y'all!
Don't you say I'm afraid not, Dante?
He did say, damn it, Johan.
Okay, I say, there have been happenings here. Bodies got stolen. It's quite. I don't know the it's somewhat, and then I don't know the words anymore, and I look to Cray and like wave her over.
It just like goes like, what is that? Oh, look.
I kind of raised my eyebrow at this. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's definitely stuttering with his words, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Um,
languages? You don't speak any special, do you?
I speak Elven.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
Okay,
I try out all
son-
my language.
Now Cray comes over and we suddenly start to talk in German.
Hör mal, lieber Dante, also es ist nett, dich kennenzulernen.
Ich
aber-
liebe dich!
Exactly.
We don't even know his name yet, so.
No, I say, I nod to him and look at Borgut. What's
I
up,
said-
Borgut?
I say, my comment is so bad. I want to ask him if he knows anything about the recent happenings here. You know, the necromancer.
Oh, that was a fucking great move to get Kree over as well. Damn,
Yeah,
nice job.
I should get XP for that.
-1 for asking for XP.
Yeah, never ask for XP.
Unless
Yeah.
you're me and you get away with it.
I was trying to do like an Inception thing, you know?
Okay, so they
Yeah,
guys,
it doesn't
they
work on
start
people
talking
like-
in a language you... I don't know if you've heard Dorkish before, but that's the language you're speaking. I don't think you'd have heard it, Dante.
No, probably not.
They're talking away, it's very guttural
Oh, thank
sounding
God you're
language.
not Ulrich.
Yeah.
Well, how many orcs live nearby, like in the surrounding area?
No,
And the
orcs.
city
Orcs are
nine
rare.
orcs.
There are 9 half orcs in the city.
Oh yeah.
But there are
Right,
no...
so there's not a lot of orcs in the local area,
There's no
Not
no
at all.
full-blooded orcs nearby.
or there's only 9 half orcs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
recognize it.
How many tieflings live in the area?
You.
Nice.
How many tieflings live anyway?
I don't know. Anyway, hurry
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay,
motherfuckers.
so
See, I knew I didn't need the maps prepared, you guys. Spend 45 minutes.
I
on the map.
say to Cray he might know something about stuff. He just came here recently. Never seen his face before.
You don't see my face now. I've got my hood over most of my face, and I've got like
okay. Is it
like
like covered by the cloth, or is it like in shadow?
well, the cloth sort of goes down to about here, and then the shadow, like the way I'm
Okay, so
positioned.
the shadow part I would see because of my vision thingy, maybe.
Oh yeah, fair point. Yeah, you've got infravision.
Ross?
So,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So.
okay, yeah,
what?
so you can see me straight up. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
Well.
There's like people can do that where they have their eyes. You can't see their eyes, but they can actually see you, like that.
Yeah.
So it could be like this. I can see you guys. You can't see me. Could be like that. Where you
A
can't
bit
see
cooler
me.
than that with like the black hood and yeah. So I'm
I'm gonna ask Dante.
Sup, guys? I'm Dante. What's going on?
I'm gonna ask the guy if he knows anything about the mountain we are supposed to go to, the Goblin Mountain.
Oh, that was it. I totally forgot what we were supposed to do. I thought we were investigating this graveyard thing.
Yeah, we are, but it's with the Goblin.
Yes, now it all connects. Okay. Keep going. I'm just handling all this shit right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn to Dante and say, so you know anything about the Goblin Mountain? The thingy I don't know the name of. Ross, what's the Goblin Mountain again?
Goblin Mountain?
Yeah, the Goblin thing where we are.
He's a really strong warrior, feared throughout the lands.
Where we want to go tomorrow.
Thistletop? Was it Thistletop?
And it might be.
Does that sound? Or was it the Brainstump Marsh or Raven Roost? There's goblins all over the place. They're near here.
Some goblin place.
Would I have knowledge?
Didn't the
No.
sheriff direct us to some?
Yeah,
What did the sheriff actually do, Ross?
No. You might have. You would know, Danny, that Sandpoint is famous for its goblins around, but goblins are kinda. They're not that scary, to be honest. They're kinda more chaotic than scary.
Right. Okay.
Like they'll
Yeah,
see if they're fighting you, they'll
in the middle of festivals and shit.
Like if they're fighting you, they might stab at you, but they also might set their friend on fire because it's funnier. They're kinda they fight like that, yeah.
Okay. So I would have no knowledge of what I would have no.
No, you wouldn't have heard any more of this than them. No.
Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
I'm female.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Miss Succubus there.
I said to Gordon, he doesn't seem to know about anything. He knows nothing.
Yeah, they call me Jon Snow. Jon
I grunt
Smooth.
and I say to Cray, he looks like a strong fighter.
He does. Do you want him to ask if he wants to join us?
No.
That was.
No, that's too obvious. It's okay. I've got a hook tomorrow.
Okay, nice.
Don't have to be like that. Just say we'll talk to you in the morning.
I slam my fists on the table and I say absolutely not. And then I get up, the stool falls down behind me.
Alice, can you still hear us?
Yeah, I can still hear you. I missed why he's slamming his fist on the table, but I can still hear you.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
So I guess
you did hear what Ross said. Nice.
I didn't hear anything before. I'm slamming my fists on my table. Absolutely not. That's what I heard.
I'm not.
Okay.
Fair enough. And I guess I go to bed, Ross.
Okay.
Borgut had just had like a drama queen outburst. He has those from time to time.
Why did you have a drama queen outburst? Just out of curiosity.
Let's say divine intervention or something like that. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Just a thought that came into my head, and I was really opposed to.
It's called divine moderation or DM.
Grand moderation.
Yeah, so what did you say, Ross?
No, it's okay. You don't need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, Cray asked me if we should ask him to accompany us, and I said, no fucking way, and I leave.
Yeah, I go to bed as well.
Or really, Cray never asked that. Cray never thought to ask that. Okay, What do you want to do, Dante? It's getting pretty late at night. I assume you wake up early. You'll probably wake up early.
I
For
wake up when I
breakfast.
wake up. I'm pretty cash with that.
Ah, okay.
He
Well,
waits till
tomorrow-
everyone leaves the
whatever
bar,
you-
takes
whate-
a cigarette,
Whatever you
jar
guys
of
do,
whiskey, goes to the piano.
whatever you guys do, you're gonna be in breakfast tomorrow morning. So tell me what you're doing tonight. Doesn't matter.
I stay at the bar and have a couple of whiskeys and want to talk to the barmaid more. Find out more
Miko.
about the local area.
Miko or the barmaid? Two different people.
Miko, the owner of the patron.
Miko and
of the bar.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she kinda, the bar's quieting down, people are leaving, Burkett and Cray leave and go to bed and all that jazz, and people feel right, and it's just, she's like, hey, bye, Oh, I want to make a reference for someone. What's the character's name? Oh, she worked in the Miko's bar in another campaign. Bye, Storm, she says to one of the barmaids as the barmaid goes home for the night.
Storm sounds frisky.
So she says bye, and then it's just you and her, and she's like drinking a whiskey, and you're drinking a whiskey at the bar. And it's kind of comfortable silence, until you.
So tell me more about this town here.
Oh, it's Sandpoint. It's a quiet place. Been here my entire life. Well, when I was a youth, I went adventuring, much to my father's dismay.
But then I took an arrow to the knee.
Then, with the funds I made adventuring, I settled down in this place. And Rusty Dragon, I'd hope, has changed the shape of Sandpoint. It's not as boring as it was.
It's a fine bar. Tell me more about that strange red-looking girl.
Correa, she's new in town, along with her companion, that half-orc. They arrived a couple of weeks ago in blazes of glory. They came for I'm sure you heard, Blackfang, the turns out it was a dragon, was stealing and murdering some livestock down over the Sandpoint hinterlands and farms, and these two fellas came in and drove him away for the reward. Sandra had our mayor, not Sandra, Kendra, thank you. Our mayor Kendra gave them a speech at the Swallowtail Festival, which was the opening of the cathedral the other day.
And Borgut held a really good speech.
Yeah, the half-orc was surprisingly succinct, and he said good words.
But then he...
Yeah.
Seems I'm a bit late to hunt that dragon then.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been scared off. They didn't kill it though, but close one I heard. The rumours flying about.
Way to rub it in, Ron.
He fled us.
But all she wanted was, hopefully the dragon won't come back after dealing with those two. And then they saved the town again when the goblins attacked. I can't remember ever goblins being so... I don't know what's motivated them. But they attacked the town. I don't think that's ever happened actually since Sandpoint was barely a dream in the eyes of my great forefather.
Well, something must have got them riled up.
Yes, actually pretty worrying. Town's in quite a state after that raid. The sheriff will probably know more, but me, I'm kept in the dark these days. It's not as fun as it was back when I was an adventurer. Used to be able to participate in all this stuff.
It's a fine life. Looks like I need to talk to the sheriff, find out what's going on around here.
Perhaps.
I'm a lawman myself.
Where'd you work? What did you do? Asking, you don't have to...
I'm more of a bounty hunter.
No. So you're making me nostalgic over my past life, my friend. Yeah, any tales to tell me? You don't actually have to tell her tales, but we can assume you have tales.
I tell her a story about me chasing down some sort of criminal organization,
Right.
like a mafia family or something.
Give me a charisma check for how well your story goes down. Or diplomacy, I guess.
Well, my charisma's higher than my diplomacy.
No,
it's +2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll use diplomacy then.
Plus 7, yeah.
+7. Yeah, +7. 26.
Yeah, she's like, to really, you can tell that her story. No, Come on, guys. Not everyone's trying to get in a relationship with people here, especially not the 18 charisma.
Well, I
adventure.
didn't
Well,
try
actually,
either, and I got one.
she probably would actually be looking at you with pleasant eyes now, but
Yeah, I've got 14 charisma. That's not bad, and I nailed a story about how heroic and
yeah, that's true.
wonderful I am.
But the main thing you see is that, like, the previous, like, slight the sadness that was ailing her from her father's words. You've kind of, the main thing you've done is you've really cheered her up, and she, like, at the end of the night, you guys are, like, many drinks down, and it's more of a friendly thing. You could see in the future.
I've taken my hood down at this point.
Is there anything
So
noticeable about that? I
You
should
have a
no.
mullet.
Okay.
No, I do not have a mullet. Yeah, it's sort of short, like bit unkempt hair, but quite short. Little bit of like stubble, like nothing, no distinguishing features at all.
So at the moment she's been.
Actually, Ross.
Yeah.
Would it affect any of my stats if I have an eye patch?
No.
I have an eye patch, and I've lost an eye.
Okay. I should.
I have an eye patch. Yeah, that's cool.
What eye don't you have?
Does he get like phantom eggs or something like that?
My left eye. I'm missing my left eye.
She asked you how you lost that. Just randomly.
I tell her that as part of the story when I'm going through it, when I'm fighting this crime family.
Yeah, and so yeah, you tell maybe romances in the future, but at the moment that it's not today, certainly not. And she's just been really friendly with you. She's really put you, like, you can tell that you've climbed her ranks tonight. You're a good friend, certainly.
I thank her for the drinks.
She says, yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
she stopped charging you quite a while ago. You're both like drinking from the same bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
You could see romance potential in the future.
Like, Johann, was heißt Susi und Strolch, der Film?
No idea.
In another campaign, if you played Jade Regent, she has a romance score, and you get to add one every time you level up. There's a whole system built around it. She's an important character in another campaign, but not this
Mass
one.
Effect sends its regards.
Yeah, Morrigan.
So next morning you wake up, Danny, you've got a little bit, you drank a bit much with her, you think, you got a little bit of hangover, but you pull through it, it's no problem for you. Barget and Cray, you don't really suffer from the same mortal ailments as humans do.
Do I heal something?
Yeah, one. One.
Okay, so I'm at 2 HP?
No, 11. So you're 11.
Plus
Your level up. Yeah, plus your level up. So you wear it 2 and then plus your level, which puts you to 11. Okay. Or whatever. I don't know. Everyone levels up overnight. That's when you level up. Well, except from Danny, you'd already been leveled 3.
Yeah, I'd already started there.
So yeah, tomorrow morning comes. Breakfast is, as you know, the leftovers of the boar, as well as some, fresh apples or whatever. Amiko's in a great mood. Absolutely fantastic mood. She's very peppy, and she comes over and says to Danny, she's like, "Thanks a lot, by the way, for staying up with me last night. I needed that. A good friend." And then she goes back to serving the customers. And okay, everyone move to where you're sitting, please, on the map.
I have a whiskey for breakfast.
Really?
I sit here.
Wow.
Hair of the dog, man. Hair of the dog.
Okay.
Need to get through it.
So it's pretty empty in the morning. Just the people
who
stay
made
over.
this red dot?
I don't know. I'm trying to get it
Hit this red dot.
It's not I.
done. Okay.
Nice.
So, no, you're all sitting down to breakfast. Cray, what are you having? What do you burger?
I have a light, medium mineral water and a small salad. Yeah, with
A vegetarian half-orc. Brilliant.
a vegan half-orc. I'm actually a Rastafarian half-orc, and I have like this Jamaican head, and I always walk up to people and do.
Yeah, I'll lactose intolerant as well.
I heard his story, man.
Can't eat glucose.
I have an omelette
Yeah,
with
that's
fresh
Borgert when he gets to the forest and eat the mushroom.
I have an omelette with fresh vegetables and a chalice of human blood. And a chalice of wine or something.
Good, yeah,
Dinner party.
good together. All right. So In comes the door flung open again. Oh my goodness! And tears are streaming down this poor woman's face, and she's clutching a baby to her chest as she runs immediately up to Crane Borgit.
I trip her.
Let me get the phone real quick. Sorry.
Okay. Well, that's a good point for as this woman comes in, tears flowing down her face. She's like, "Please, please help me! You have to help me!" And then we'll take a break there. Oh, now we're in 5 seconds. God damn, I missed it. All right, guys. See you in part 2 of episode 3 after the
Bye.
break. Bye.